Welcome to episode number 33 of the MLB Show 20 Postseason Series, and today we're going to take out Game 7 of the NLCS between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, we're going to play the Red Sox in the World Series. And the Dodgers get there, we rematch the 2018 World Series. Cubs get there, it's not a rematch of any World Series because the Cubs never played the Red Sox in the World Series. Unless they faced them in 1907, 1908, and they didn't. And the Red Sox, well, that's before Fenway Park opened, so, yeah, if the Cubs play the Red Sox, it'll be the first time I play the Red Sox in the World Series. The Dodgers play the Red Sox, that means it's a rematch of the 2018 World Series and 2017 Postseason bracket, so. I should be able to do one that's best of 3, best of 3, best of 5, when I come back from Minnesota. I should start with 21. I did back to Minnesota. I come back on the 17th of August, so I'm doing the 19th of August, then a wild card, and hopefully I can get through at least ALDS before Madden 21 comes out, and then hopefully finish it soon. And then, well, there's the expanded playoff bracket. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna, because obviously there's like 14 that move on, so I didn't put the 14 that move on, so I might do the top ranked out of the 4 that move on. It'll be play the winner of the wild card in, and the other 2, the top 3 though. The top 1 will play the winner of the wild card, and that's 2 will play each other in the division series, and the one that has a higher rank or it's a higher seed. If it's 1, 3, 7, 5, it would be 1 playing the winner of the wild card game, and 3 and 5 will play each other with the 3 having home field advantage, and then 7 will be the home team in the wild card game, and then out of the 4 teams that don't make it, I'm probably not gonna do one. That's the thing. What's probably gonna happen is I'm probably gonna do the games I did for game 2 of the ALDS last year. I didn't do it postseason. I did just that game, and if you go to play now and hit live broadcast powered by MLB Network, that's what I'm gonna do, because I was playing because they're doing it unless on the postseason mode they updated to what they're doing this year. Where I did the pit 16 teams, but if it's the normal 10, I can't do it because it's a little bit different. So I'll be doing one when I get back to Minnesota, definitely that one. But the one I was gonna do for the team that actually made the playoffs after the 16-game season concludes, probably won't be doing unless they update it to 16 teams in the playoff mode or in the postseason mode, which is the main mode here in MLB Show 20. If they don't update it, which I doubt they will, but if somehow they do, then I'll do it. But if they don't update it, then I'm not doing it. I'll do one more, but that's probably gonna be it. I'm probably not gonna do any more. Probably just the next one, and somehow maybe the one of the team that made the playoffs after the 16-game season concludes if they update it to 16 teams. But if they don't do it, I doubt they will. But if they do it, and I'll do one. And it'll be the AL Wild Card Day and then one division series, but it'll be only game 1 and every elimination game. Or obviously, there's actually the best of 3, which I doubt they'll set that up like that. I'll probably just do a few of the games, if it's like Game 7 of the World Series or something. If I have time, obviously, it could be a school night, and obviously if I have school, which most likely, well, I might do, maybe not Game 7 of the World Series, but I might do like the Twins, like I did last year on a Saturday. I did do it on a Saturday, so I'll do like the games in the play-down mode or the play-down mode and under live roster powered by MLB Network. That's what I know how to do, because if they do update the 16 teams on in the postseason mode, then well, then I would pitch obviously if the Twins are in it, which most likely they won't be. Then I'll pit them, and then obviously then I'll do the Twin series if they're in it, and if they aren't in it, if it's gonna lose somewhere in the playoffs, then I probably I might know, I don't know, but it's probably like under 1% they'll change it, and but it's only a 1-year thing, so I doubt they're the thing is next year they might have it in the game. That's the problem. Or you have 16 teams, because this is, if you know the playoff now has a team that made the playoffs, where exactly they are last year. For only show 21, you would think they would have 16 teams, because that, and it'll be a little different bracket. You'll probably see like 4. Obviously, you see like the AL Wildcard in one division, and how the brackets like ties that. You would see 4 series, and then down to 2, and obviously down to 1, and then in each lead, 4, obviously down to 4 in the AL, 4 in the AL, 2, and the 1, and obviously in the World Series. So next year, you might see for the being that postseason series, there'll be 16 teams. So obviously then I'll do obviously one. It'd still be saying I'll do like one division series. Or not one, I'll do like one series in each round. So I would do like out of the 8. 8. Obviously Twins are in, I would do it on Tuesday for the playoff mode that I do next year, which I will do some for the playoff brackets I do next year. Obviously I do the Twin series. I do one series in the first round, should be best of 3. I said I'd probably say length of, and then which in all the 3 games are at the top, like it's the first seed or 8th seed. All 3 games are at the first seed's ballpark. So yeah, that's I would do that next year though. So that's the plan. Yeah, that is the plan. That is the plan. That's the plan. So I thought to update it this year, but the games I do for postseason games I did like game 2 of the Twins and Yankees series last year, which ended up winning in that world, but in real life they got blown out. I think like 9-1, 8-1. I think they lost 8-1. I'll just do in the play now though, which the next year I said they have 16 teams. I said I do one series in the first round, or the extra round. I do the one. I said possibly only to be 2 games. I do like the one series in that extra round they're adding, and then one series in the division series, and then one of the championship series, ALCS, if the Twins are in it, definitely, and if they're not in it, then I'll choose ALCS or NLCS, and I'll send in the World Series. And obviously that first round is best of 3, and then the division series best of 5 like it is. Like if it was only 10 teams, and the best 7 for the championship series, and the World Series like it is if there's only 10 teams. So yeah, so I'd say if the Twins are in, say, in that first round, which everyone does, get there. So then I would do like game 1 maybe, or probably only be on the weekends though. And game 7, if it does really need to have another World Series, probably be on a weekend, because for school, which I'm probably in school, I don't know, because it's kind of hard for me to do it because I have stuff to do. Because I mean, first of all, at that point I might have basketball, because I do play basketball. So really, the only time you don't see it, one of those days I would play now, or in the play now mode. But it will be under live rosters powered by MLB Network. The only time you would probably see that is the weekend, because in the week, obviously, I mean, I have school. I don't probably get home at like 4, and I do have basketball. So the other those 7 days of the, you'll probably see some World Series games, because the World Series will go over a weekend. It will. At least there's like one day where it does over a weekend. So yeah. Sorry it's not mentioned video and the day hasn't started yet, but yeah, this is huge. Game 7. The World Series starts on Tuesday, October 20th, so it starts on Tuesday. The Dodgers won that. They will go to the World Series. They will have home field advantage if the Dodgers made it to the World Series. The Cubs made it to the World Series. I'm not sure we'll have home field advantage, because the Cubs and the Red Sox both went 84 and 78 last year, so I'm not sure which will have home field advantage. But yeah, here we go. 10:05 Eastern is on the West Coast. It says Kyle Hendricks versus Alex Wood, but it's actually not going to be Kyle Hendricks versus Alex Wood, because Hendricks just pitched. And the Dodgers are the goal controller, and the Dodgers are the blue controller. The Cubs won 2-0 in game 6. Now it's Jason Davis for the Cubs, and playing the third shot for the Dodgers. Yeah, just road uniforms for the Cubs, home uniforms for the Dodgers. Dodger Stadium holds 56,000. Opened in 1962. Presentation mode broadcast team style. MLB Network counts on. Play cover for the side. I'm the play-by-play on sports game. And that register is not turned down at all. So yeah, Darvish is not even fully ready. Well, he has to go out there. I mean, it's gonna be Brady versus Darvish, a right-handed pitcher. Brady overall, Kershaw, left-handed pitcher, 92. Kershaw's ready. Darvish is not, but I mean, I'm not gonna put Quintana or Chadwick out there. So here we go. Darvish, no record, 4.15 ERA. Kershaw, no record, 2.77 ERA. Odie's playing. And then that changes. No changes for your team. Here we go. Lefty for the Cubs is Rizzo, Schwarber, and then Hayward, which I could have switched Hayward, but Hayward's fine. He's batting 379 in the postseason anyways. We are here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. We are here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California, for the winner take on Game 7 of the 2020 NLCS between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Hi there, everybody. Vinny J here in Studio 42 again, and Dave. What are our exclusive posting coverage here on MLB Network? Game 7. Winner will play the Red Sox in the World Series, and the loser will go home. As you can see, there's the final score of game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the winning pitcher for the winning team for game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the losing pitcher for game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. G. Darvish for the Cubs, and playing the Kershaw for the Dodgers. Winner moves on to the World Series to play the Boston Red Sox, and the loser goes home. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lance, the first pitch, coming up next. Playing Kershaw, 2 starts here in the postseason, no record, 2.77 ERA, 13 innings pitched, 13 hits, 1 whip, no walks, no strikeouts. So he pitched. Here's Bryant. Set on the Cubs with a 400 average in the series. Foul ball on the right field line. 1-2 now. Here we go, another 1-2 count. That's a line drive, caught by Lutz at center base, 2 down. Here's our top pitch speed comparison: 95 miles per hour for 95 miles per hour for Darvish, and 90 miles per hour for Kershaw. Here we go. Here, 3-2 down to Schwarber. That's a fly ball. Ball is hit well. Retreating is Peterson. Might get his own touch in left center field and over. Middle 4, score remains 1-0 the Dodgers. Here we go. Here's Peterson. 1-0 Dodgers. Bottom of the 4th. Here in Game 7. And it'll sit at the ground. Will pass. Darvish in the center field. Leadoff man on. The Dodgers in the bottom of the 4th. Like in the bottom of the 3rd. And here comes Cedar. 1 on down. I said Rommel, that could be 2, but it's out of the reach of Baez. 2 runs on nobody out for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 4th. Here we go, 2 runs. Here's the catcher. And we're squaring. And he's going to center for 1, to first. The bunt backfires, and it turns into a 5-4-3 double play. Runner at third, 2 outs now for Gavin Lutz. One of the 2 runs in scoring position, 1 out. So there's a runner at third with 2 outs. 1 on count. That's it. Ground ball. It's only a tough play by his backhand. Gotta hurry. Low throw, but it's not done out by Rizzo. The run scores, and they're gonna chart, and they're gonna slap by to the E6, and it's 2-0. No RBI for Lutz, but the run does score. Here comes Kershaw. That's a ground ball in the end, and Bryant throws to center for the fourth inning's over. Then it's a 2-out East hits by one run, 2 hits, 1 error by the Cubs, and a runner left. And the fourth score, the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs 0. Back here in LA, let's go on the field check in with Tiny Otney. Cubs manager is David Ross and the Dodgers manager is David Roberts. Which is doesn't look like David Ross, but it's David Ross. Or in the name might not be David Ross, so I don't know if it is David Ross. That doesn't look like David Ross, but in real life it is David Ross. Here's Contreras as 2-2 count. That's the ground ball, the pull! It's past Ivan Muncy! And the leadoff man's on for the Cubs in the top of the fifth. Tyler coming to the plate for Jason Hayward. No way down. 2-1 count. It's a foul ball. 2-2 count. That's it, Ramos could be 2. And they did a base runner, but now it's erased on a double play. 5-4-3 double play. 2 down. Now it's Ian Happ. 3 for 22 with an RBI in the series. 1-1 count. That's it, round 1 of Muncy. And it's bounced by Muncy! And the throw to first is not made. And it scores decision as a base hit. Here it comes David Bodie with the first hit for the Cubs. That's it, Ronald Shen the inning. And then over. Halfway home here in Game 7, the scores the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs 0. Here comes Mookie Betts. 1-2 the single in the third inning, which is his last at bat. There we go. 2-0 Dodgers, bottom 5, Game 7. That's a ground ball. And that's in time. The winner will play the Red Sox in the World Series. The winner will obviously the winner will win the national pennant and then play. Well, the winner will play the one will win the winner wins it. The winner of this game wins the national pennant and moves on to the World Series to play the Red Sox. The loser of this game goes home. That's a fly ball. It's on a long run to his right. He's had to shift on. Going over is Schwarber. Lincoln is no chance. And straightaway left field, 2 down. Let's let it show trap. As the winner of this game will win the national pennant, or the winner will win the national pennant, move on to the World Series to play the Red Sox, and the loser will go home. Top speed 17 miles per hour, run efficiency 98.9%. Distance covered 111 feet. Here comes Turner. That's a ground ball past Darvish, and up the middle. 2-out single for set ahead of the game for Turner. And see if halfway to the cycle. Here we go. Here's Bellinger. 1-1 count. Drove in the first run for the Dodgers. The ground ball. Bodie flipped it to the center base for the fourth, and it's over. And the final score remains 2-0 Dodgers. 2-0 Dodgers. There's Yu Darvish. That's a foul ball. 2 down. That's a line drive. Feeling on a shot by Lots. 1 away. Here's the top of the order. Here comes Chris Bryan, the top of the order. Team's down by 2. That's a ground ball. No one's there. He punches it, gets a shift. And here comes Rizzo's a tying run. No, 1-1 down. That's a fly ball. Under it is Bellinger. And he makes a catch. 2 down. Throw at the first. Bryan gets back. Here comes Baez. 2 down. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Muncy. In and over. Middle sits the score remains Dodgers 2 and the Cubs 0. Here's Peterson. The Cubs, I mean, they only have 9 more outs to work with, down by 2. And the Cubs won game 6 2. Now that's a line. That will get down. And that ball went off the wall of center field. And it's going to be a leadoff double for Peterson. Leadoff man on with a leadoff double for Peterson. And leadoff. And they're starting to warm up. Dan Winkler in the Cubs bullpen on the right field line. You gotta keep it at 2. I mean, you only have 4 hits or 6 innings. That's a ground ball. Hit the runner over, fielded by Bodie, and from the outfield, grounds one down. And infield should be in, right?
Riding in once again, Will Smith. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Why is the infield not in? I mean,
I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with and keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Infield in, 1-2 count to Will Smith. That's a ground ball. The runner does not stay where he is. So a 6-3 ground out. 2 down. The runner stays where he is at third base. And the infield in. And here comes Lutz. And here comes Dan Winkler. The runner at third base is responsible for Darvish. 2 appearances here in the postseason. 0-1 record. 1 for 1 for saves. 2 1/3 innings pitched. 3.86 ERA. No strikeouts, no walks. 750 average, which is right-handed batter, and a 250 average, which is left-handed batter. Here's a lefty. Here we go, 3-2 count. That's a ground liner, foul by a hair. That was just foul. 3-2 count. That's a ground ball, fielded by Bryant. Throw to first, in and over. And to sit the score main, soon after Dodgers. Could be only 1-0, but because of Bides' error, made it 2-0. Here's Schwarber. No action in either bullpen. That's a ground ball. That ball is past the lunge and turn, the dive in. Cedar in the time and tone at the plate. And they're starting to warm up. Pedro Baez in the Dodgers bullpen on the left field line. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball, and that's the last thing they needed. That's a 4-6-3 double play, 2 down. I mean, that's just, now you're going to have 7 routes to work. You got to get runners on. I mean, that's the second time to have a runner on, and it's a race on the double play. There's Hayward. Hayward on the double play last time. That's a ground ball against the shift. Going to his left, his turn. Throw to first. Got him by a hair. Sending in stretch time here at Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles, California. The score is 2-0 Dodgers. 9-1-2 due up for the Dodgers in the bottom of 7. That's Kershaw. And Matt Beatty will pinch it for Clayton Kershaw. Matt Beatty. Here we go, 1-1 count. That's a ground ball right to the center baseman, throw to first, and the pinch hitter's retired. Now he's 1 for 2 in the postseason. Both at bats coming as a pinch hitter because he hasn't started yet. Here's Best. Here's count. That's a ground ball past the pitcher and in the center field base hit. Well, Ronald Tino at bats, and here comes Muncy. 1 count. Foul ball. Here we go. 1-2 count. That's a ground. That could be 2. Bryant, Bodie, Rizzo double play. 5-4-3 double play. And the 7th Stormman's 2-0 in LA. Here we go. Here's Pedro Baez. No runs on 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs. 2 runs on 9 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. Now, second run came on the only error for the Cubs and for their team, which is an error by Baez, E6. Pedro Baez, 2 appearances here in the postseason. 1 on record. No saves, no save opportunities. 2 innings pitched, no ERA, no strikeouts, no walks. No ERA versus, no averages right-handed batters, and no averages left-handed batters. And that's a ground ball, boys! Fair! And it hits the wall in front of the 330 sign. That's a clutch hit. 3-2 count. That's a ground ball. That is through. And they're going to hold the runner at third. Could have been saved. Runs in Torres, nobody out. Towner's on base, and the runner's not on the plate. And it's on a pinch hitter. Jason Tennis will pinch hit for the pitcher. They're starting to warm up. Jaron Jefferson, the Cubs bullpen on the right field line. Here we go. 3-2 count. That's a ground. That could be two. And that is a double play. Four-seam fastball, slider, 12-6 straight, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. Here we go. We're on your way in Game Set. We're on your way from Dodger Stadium. We're on your way from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. That's a ground ball to Muncy. Fielder Kershaw covering the innings up, and there's one down. Strike 3-1 run, and there's one down. Here's the starting lineup for the Chicago Cubs: Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, Hal Schwarber, Wilson Contreras, Jason Hayward, Ian Happ, David Bodie, and the starting pitcher Yu Darvish. 1,378 hits last year for the Cubs, 8th in the NL. Here comes Rizzo. There we go. 1-2 count to Rizzo. That's a pop-up. Coming in is Bellinger. 2 down in the top of the first. And comes Baez. 4 for 25 in the series. 160 average, which is 5th on the Cubs in the series. No runs, 1 RBI. Winner will play the Red Sox in the World Series, and the loser will go home. That's a ground ball, and then a nose right at the Lutz. 1-2-3 Cubs. Dodgers coming to the bat. No score in Game 7. Yu Darvish. Two starts this postseason. No record. 4.15 ERA. 13 innings pitched. 18 innings. 1.38 WHIP. No walks. 1 strikeout. Well, Kershaw pitched in Game 1 of the NLDS, got the no decision, and then he pitched 2, 3, 1, and he pitched in Game 3 of this series, which the Dodgers won, but he got the no decision. And then, so yeah, both of these stars have 2 starts in the postseason, both resulted in a no decision. On account, that's a ground ball to Baez. Throw to Rizzo, 1 down here in the bottom of the first. Here's the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers: Moody Betts, Nance Muncy, Justin Turner, Cody Bellinger, Jock Peterson, Corey Seager, Will Smith, Gavin Lutz, and the starting pitcher Clayton Kershaw. 1,414 hits last year for the Dodgers, 7th in the NL. So the Dodgers are 7th in the NL last year for hits, and the Cubs are 8th in the NL last year for hits. Really don't. 2 down. That's what Tower bat to Darvish. So Rizzo is in time. 2 down. The umpires are win the coat. We're on your way from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. As you can see, the Red Sox went 14-1 ALCS, and the winner of this game will play the Red Sox. The winner of this game. The winner of this game will play the Red Sox in the World Series. 1 on count. That's a line drive. That will get down. That will split. The outfield is all the way to the wall in right center field. And that's the first hit of the game for the Dodgers. And first hit of the game for either team. 2-out double by Turner, who had the only extra base hit for the Dodgers last night in Game 6. As we're on your way from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. Here's Bellinger. 3 count. That's a fly ball on the left field line. Ball is down the way. Down the line. And it's off the wall in foul territory. Foul ball. You know, we got 3-2 count now on Bellinger. That's a draw. Oh, it's the middle base hit. Around third. Turner throw home by Happ is not in time. And the Dodgers score first in Game 7. As they score the first run since Game 5 is after getting shut out. After getting shut out in Game 6 last night here at Dodger Stadium, and they score first here in Game 7 at Dodger Stadium. 1 on count. That's a ground ball. Past Darvish, got to hurry. In and over. The Dodgers Let's do a 2-out double by Turner and a 2-out RBI single by Bellinger. The score: the Dodgers 1, the Cubs 0. Here's Schwarber. 565 average here in the series. First in the Cubs for average in the series. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Here we go. Bottom of the second, or top of the second. It's 1-0 Dodgers. I said run ball against the shift right to Turner. Straight at 5-3 down, although it laid a 6-3 down. Either way, there's 1 down. And here's the defense for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jack Peterson, Cody Bellinger, who adult love last year. Mookie Betts, who adult love in the American League last year with the Red Sox. In the outfield, Mans Muncy, Davin Lutz, Corey Seager, Justin Turner in the infield, and Will Smith's going to play. Obviously, Clayton Kershaw on the mound. Here we go. To the count, and Contreras. I said round balls. The Lutz throw to Muncy, 2 down. Here's Hayward. 1-2 count. And that is inside 2-2. And here's the umpire on the side for Game 7 of the 2020 NLCS. Going to play as Woody Kedler.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it. But he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
So, it's consistent. Here the umpire on the sign for Game 7. Here the umpire on the sign for Game 7 of the 2020 NLCS. Behind the plate, Woody Kedler. At first base, Ed Sherman. At center base, Todd Washington. And at third base, Earl Hendricks. 98% vote will probably be 100 in the third or fourth inning because traffic in LA. 15 miles per hour blowing from center field. Understand 340 feet elevation. Here we go. To the count. That's a ground ball right into the shift. Cedar to the right of second. And an over. 1-2-3 to the Cubs. Middle of 2 the score. The Dodgers 1, the Cubs 0. Here's Corey Seager. Cutter, 4-seam fastball, slider, 2-seam fastball, and close stir for Darvish. So both started at 5 pitches. That's a line, ground ball, base hit. Perfect. And no one did it to it. Leadoff man on for the Dodgers in the bottom of the second. Perfect. Here we go. 1 on down. That's a fly ball. Under it is Hayward. And he makes the catch, 1 down. And here's the defense for the Chicago Cubs. Kyle Schwarber, Ian Happ, Jason Hayward in the outfield, Anthony Rizzo, who adult love last year, David Bodie, Javier Baez, Chris Bryant in the infield, and Wilson Contreras going to play. Obviously, Yu Darvish on the mound. Here comes Davin Lutz. He's at like 41. That's all Tabber. So I hearted it too because Lutz at 74 to be barehanded by Bryant. Send it 1 first. Not a double play as Davin Lutz beats out the return throw. Here comes Kershaw. Is that in? It was a 2020 or 2019? Not 2019 NL All-Star. It's 2020 because obviously 2020 postseason, but he has a 2019 NL All-Star. And during the postseason, it's a ground ball, and that's gonna be the inning. 1-2 the scores, 1-0 Dodgers. Here we go. There's Ian Happ, the switch hitter, the batter right hand. He does Kershaw the left hand. That's a ground ball to Muncy. Still half Furnace is the ground ball, 1 down. Here's David Bodie. 3-2 down. That's a line drive. That ball is over. The diving Davin Lutz are first safe, and the time runs on board for the pitcher. 1 on pitch. You might see a sacrifice, and now he's squaring, and it pops it up, and it's caught by Muncy on the infield dirt, 2 down. And that was not a good bunt. Here comes Bryant. 2-2 count. It's foul ball. In this world, obviously, there is the pitcher's bat for a day against two in the National League, and the bat there's a DH in the American League and no DH in the National League. And obviously, if it's a interleague game, if the pitcher's bat, if it's National League part, so say if it's name one of the World Series, which if the Dodgers did there, it would be Red Sox at Dodgers. And if it's an interleague game, if the National League team's the home team, the pitcher's bat, if the American League team is the home team, there's a DH. 2-2 count. I said, Ramos, that ball is fielded by Muncy and over. Middle of 3, the Storm Remains 1-0 LA. That was the first hit, by the way, for by David Bodie. Got the first hit for CUBS. That's a line drive in the right center field. Cut off by half, and Betts will stay at first base. Leadoff man on for the Dodgers in the bottom of third. Here comes Muncy. Ruin town. Oh, he missed the cutter. But in the series, it seems to have alternated wins, and now the Dodgers win. That means each team alternated wins. CUBS. That means the Dodgers would have won game 1, 3, 5, and 10, and the Cubs would have won game 2, 4, and 6. But the Cubs, that means they'll come back down 3-2 in the series. Won game 6 in LA, and game 7 here. By winning game 6 in LA and game 7 in LA. Here we go, 3-2 count, and that is called strike 3 as Muncy was going the first as he threw his bat. There was the third base dugout as he thought that was ball 4, but it got the corner. Good pitch by Darvish. 1 out, 1 on count. That's a draw left to be 2. 2-1. It's off the bed. Pull him off the bed. Safe at second, but he got him at first. Safe at second base, but out at first. So, he would have been out. Bodie's throw pulled Baez at the bat, but then Baez threw at first, and he got Turner by a step or less. So here comes Bellinger with an two out RBI single in the first, and it's the same situation that he had in the first. Runner sent it 2 outs. Just in the third this time. And this one, he snapped his bat, and the barrel of the bat is in fair territory. Needs a new piece of lumber. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball to Baez. Backhands. And the Dodgers turn a runner in scoring position. We're through 3 of the scores. The Dodgers 1, the Cubs 0. 2-3-4 due up for the Cubs in the top of the 4th. Rizzo's leading off. Anthony Rizzo's leading off for the Cubs in the top of the 4th. 2-1 count. That's a ground ball back to Kershaw. 1 down. Didn't realize he's on the 10-day IL with a stiff back. Here comes Javier Baez. So it was a 4-6-3 double play. Run does score, but no RBI for Kitness. Here's Bryant. 1 on count. That's a pop-up! And it is caught by Smith on the NLCS low-down in foul territory. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors and no runners left. Middle of 8, the score is now 2-1 Dodgers. And here comes Jeremy Jeffers. I'm trying to see the deficit right where it is. 4 appearances here in the postseason. No record, no saves, no set opportunities. 7 innings pitched, 1.29 ERA, no strikeouts, no loss. 300 averages of right-handed batter than a 176 averages left-handed batter. Here's a righty. 2-seam fastball, 4-seam fastball, no curve, and a splitter. 1 on down. That was hit on the nose. Perfect in the left field base hit. Trying to insurance. I mean, a double, single, a 4-6-3 double play, and then a pop out to the catcher in foul territory, and a P2 in the last inning. That's what the Cubs had. And the pinch hitter came and drawn the double play. 4-6-3 double play, which was Jason Titmus. It was the run did score with that. It was a double play. Double play where a run did score, but there's no. But there's a double play like that where it runs in the corners, 2 outs, there's a 4-6-3 double play. Not the run scores. It does count, obviously. The run scores, but no, it's no RBI for the batter. Here we go, 2-2 count. That's it. Round should be 2. Baez to his right, second one. first, double play. Dodgers, Cubs need 1 run tie, 2 hit the lead in the top of the 9th, and of 8 the scores, the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs 1. I wasn't warming up, Jansen, but yeah. Here we go, here's Jansen. 3 appearances in the postseason, 3 for 3 on saves, 3 innings pitched, no ERA, no strikeouts, no loss, 167 averages of right-handed batters, and no averages left-handed batters. Here's the lefty cutter, forcing fastball on a slider. And then do you have the shift on? That's it, Rumble right into the shift. Lutz for the first, 1 down, the Dodgers, 2 outs away from winning the National League pennant and moving on to the World Series to play the Red Sox. Alright, shift down. Here's Baez. Got it on, 2-2 count. Corner infield, that's in the line, that's hit well. That ball is hit well. Retreating Bellinger. That ball is caught. Right to the right center field. As Muncy and Turner were guarding the lines. Originally I wanted to be there to shift down, but because there was no shifter. Here comes Schwarber. Shift is on. 3-1 hitters count. Yeah, 3-1 hitters count. And that is low, ball 4. A 5-pitch walk in the time runs on base. Here comes Contreras and represents a tying run. Or represents a no-ahead or tying run at first base. Albert Moore Jr. pinch run for Kyle Schwarber at first base. Here's a tying run. 3-1 hitters count here too. That's a fly ball. That ball is hit well, retreating. Betts, and he makes the catch in right field. And the Dodgers have won the pennant. And are moving on to the World Series to play the Red Sox. Congratulations to the National League champion Los Angeles Dodgers. And an exclamation point at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw, starting pitcher for the state, number 22, starting pitcher for Game 7, the top player of the day for Game 7. And these teams alternate wins. Dodgers won Game 1, 3, 5, and 7, and Cubs won Game 2, 4, and 6. Alternated wins, and no team in the series won 2 days in a row. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and no home runs. They did score 1 run. It was on a 4-6-3 double play by Tipnis. No RBI for Tipnis because of the double play. For Vinny J, the play-by-play for his game, this has been a National League Division Series. Or for Vinny Thompson, the play-by-play for his game, this has been the National League Championship Series. I said that first National League Division Series instead of National League Championship Series. Let's go. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error for the. I mean, Baez, I would say, broke the day. I mean, Noah half went 2 for 3 with a double and threw the only run, but Tipnis pinch hit, runs in the corner, nobody out, running in a 4-6-3 double play. Run did score with no RBI for Tipnis, so no touch fired on an RBI. That's possible if that happened. If you let no RBIs, 1 walk, which is the Schwarber, which is intentional, and Albert Moore pinch hit for him. And hits, well, Bryant had 1, Schwarber had 1. Happ and Bodie both had 2, and then Tipnis, well, he done a 4-6-3 double play. Contreras running the 1, Edward running the 1, and Tipnis running the 1. Happ only the only double on Baez. 3rd error of the postseason. And the bullpen that pitched 2 1/3 innings only did 2 hits. And then the only RBI that went to the no, they didn't. Lutz actually got an RBI. So I said during the broadcast I had to check it, but I assumed that they weren't giving him an RBI because there was 2 outs. Wasn't there? I want to see because it seemed like there wasn't. You might give him if there's not Watch the highlight reel. Because I don't. So that's a single up the middle. Right. Yeah, it says let's reach first on runner by Baez E6, 1 RBI. Wasn't there 2 outs though? There was, I think, 2 outs. It's weird. There was definitely 2 outs. I want to see where that happens. Yeah, right here. Not the fielder's choice, darn it. It happened in the 4. Is there a filter? Dodgers 4th. Yeah, there was 2 outs. That's surprising. Not surprising they didn't have an RBI. I thought Bellinger got one on a single, and then I just lots got one on his field there, which I'm surprised they called that an RBI. In my opinion, they should not have done that because if there's less than 2 outs, I did that because the runner was coming home already. If the infield was back, I did if there's less than 2 outs because the runner was scored anyways. But because there's 2 outs, this play wasn't made. I don't know why. And really, Baez cost the game because, first of all, if they scored that first run, which it did, if he had this error, we'd be doing the extra innings right now, or at least the game we'd be doing the bomb. There would be a bomb, and I didn't possibly extra innings. In this world, the runners not running at second base start every half inning extra innings every half inning. So I mean, if there's less than 2 outs and the runner's coming home, obviously, even if Rizzo got that and the runner at first was out, the runner was scored. But I'm not sure why they called that. But yeah, no RBI, no player for the touchdown and RBI because it was on a double play, which changed to an RBI now. I think you can if it's like a catch, like a sac fly, or a runner at third scores, but say the runner at second that's thrown out and it's 2 outs. Then you still do an RBI for that. But for like a 4-6-3 double play, you don't do an RBI. And in an RBI, so yeah, that's just life. The Twins play in about an hour or so. There's actually a game going on right now on Fox, and we get Fox. So I know I'll probably put it on to Brewers. I think at CUBS. It's at 12:05. It's 12:20 right now. Well, I obviously have an computer at this blog. Or I almost said at this blog. I'm doing a vlog right now. Channel should be doing it tomorrow, but and the link to that, my other channel, Vinny J, is in the description, and that vlog, link to my other channel, Vinny J, my vlogging channel. I said, a subscriber yesterday, or that's when I noticed it. There's a link to that channel in the description below. Make sure to check it out, and yeah. I mean, I almost have at 39 over there, at 20 here. I mean, I might almost have double over there if I did one more. And the last subscriber on this channel is actually my Vinny J account, so if someone actually subscribed, I'm not sure. It's been 3 years, just over 3 years, 20 subscribers, so that's not good. But I mean, I did some views on here. I mean, some, obviously the one where Star Force says 300 career home run, I got 10 views. And I got some, I think, on the Twins and Yankees game 1 in my first postseason bracket. And nobody showed 20 got 65 views. And for some reason it says I got 19 views in the last 48 hours. But for some, in the video say like in the last 3 it said no views, which I'm not sure why. Why can no one view my videos? So yeah, description of my the link to my other channel, my vlog channel, Vinny J, is in the description below. I remember, which I almost forgot in the video I said that, but I ended up putting it there. So yeah, check it out and subscribe because then I have 40. And hopefully, I mean, I don't know who's subscribed. They didn't make the subscription public. Last person that made it public, this account, and then Mike Morrison, who has 36 subscribers. And for some reason, his picture's like a hacker mask, or a mask with like, yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, game 1 of the World Series between the Dodgers and the Red Sox at at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California will be Monday. And then Game 2 will be Tuesday. Game 2 will be Tuesday. Game 1 will be Monday. Game 2 will be Tuesday. Game 3 will be Thursday. Game 4 will be Friday. Game 5, Thursday one will be Saturday. And then Thursday Game 6, it will be Monday. And Thursday Game 7 will be Tuesday. So yeah. Or that's how much doesn't know board if you had this episode to but then subscribe if you have. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, and uncles, parents, and friends about these videos. And you know, I'm going to see an episode number 34 of MLB Show 20 Postseason Series. Soon episode number 34. And eat a lot of bacon and go Dodgers.